What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy On Point and on the Grind, and I just want to speak on this topic. Um, this is just from what I would want to assume. If you guys feel that I'm wrong, either make video responses, or you could just comment. This is just how I feel about it when I put everything together. Okay. A lot of you guys are. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the country Spain, right? Okay, when I was younger, I used to think that Spain was actually, okay, it's Spanish, but I thought it was actually where the rest of the ethnic groups in the Latin community came from. Spanish, Spain. I'm like, Spain. So when I hear, I hear people like, I hear Mexicans, Salvadorians, Hondurans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, all of the races that's in the Latin group. When I hear them speak it, I thought that's where it all originated from, which it actually does originate from. But then I started to learn more about the Spaniards and what the Spaniards were. And that was an ethnic group of its own, and the Spaniards come from Spain. And I also realized that the Spaniards invaded a lot of Latin countries. And I also found out and realized that Spain is in a European country. So if you think of Spain, which is a European country, and the Spaniards, that's a European ethnicity. So that makes me wonder that, okay, so that means that Latin people are not speaking a real language. So Spanish, that doesn't come from Latin. It comes from a European country, a European ethnicity, Spanish. So that's really something that the Europeans actually dominated in the beginning, but they made the Latins speak Spanish. So that's what it makes me wonder. So it makes me think that Latins aren't really speaking a real language. It's a very controversial topic, and I don't really hear much people speak about it. I never heard really much Latins really come out, but I want y'all to elaborate on this and let me know the truth behind it. Let me know some of y'all thoughts and y'all beliefs. But I mean, if you really put it together, I mean, Spaniards, think about what the Spaniards is in Spain. It's really a European country. In Spanish, where does Spanish come from? I always thought and the funny thing is, Spanish seems like it would go for Latin people. Or is there some type of connection between Latins and the Spaniards? Because Spanish really seemed like it would go for Latin people. But it sounds like Latin people aren't speaking their real language, because Spain is a European country, and Spaniards is a European ethnicity, and Spanish sounds like it's a, Spanish sounds like it's a European language. Just like how you say China, which is China is a China country. Chinese is a Chinese ethnicity, and a Chinese person. Chinese is the language, right? So Spain the country. Spaniards, the ethnicity of the race, and Spanish, that's a European language, because Spain is up in Europe, and Spaniards is a European ethnicity. So I mean, I just want somebody to kind of like explain this to me. And I knew this for some time, but I never really spoke on it because I know it was a very controversial topic. So I just want some Latins to kind of like elaborate on this. I mean, other races can't, and that's another reason why I don't say Spanish girl. I don't say Spanish people. I just say Latin. I feel like that's the proper word to use, because Spanish people, you could be saying Spaniards. Like, I mean, I just don't. So it makes me wonder that it means a lot of Latins aren't really speaking a real language. But please, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I just want you guys to educate me and let me know, because some stuff just don't make sense and just doesn't add up. But kind of like elaborate on this with me. But On Point and on the Grind, signing out. Peace.